Challenger Hopperjet 823, lost both engines, emergency.
When it hit the highway, Trey, it didn't blow up when it hit the highway.
Plane jet crashed on I-75 north by Naples, Florida.
Ooh. It's a big one. Oh, man. Wow. And it's hot going right by it.
Tonight, the incredible images. A private jet crashes on I-75. Even more incredible, 3 people survived this horrific crash. Thank you for joining us for the Night Beat at 10. I'm Amanda Hall.
I'm Chris Safadi. We'll hear from Russ in just a minute. In the past hour, new incredible video you'll see only on Wink News shows 3 people running from the plane as it's engulfed in flames.
Is there anybody else in there?
Pilots are pilots, our pilots.
Are they alive?
We haven't, I don't know.
I need to come aboard.
I don't have my...
Also breaking tonight, all 3 of the people who survived that plane crash are out of the hospital as we speak. Physicians Regional tells Wink News their doctors treated and then released the survivors. Wink
News anchor Russ McCaskey joins us live for team coverage tonight. He and our reporters have been speaking with people on and around the scene all day long, from a woman whose car was hit by the plane to eyewitnesses and aviation specialists. We start with Russ, who was anchoring when the news broke. Russ, run us through what happened.
Well, Chris and Amanda, I'm about a half mile, maybe a quarter of a mile from where the plane crashed on I-75. Perhaps you can see some of the emergency lights that are still on scene here. They're going to be here for a while. It's dark now, it's calm now, but earlier this afternoon, it was a much different story. There was smoke, there were flames, and there were moments of despair. Right at 3:15 Friday afternoon, anchor Nicole Gabe and I were on air when we got word that a plane had crashed on I-75.
Not every day you see this. This is a private plane.
First into the newsroom, pictures from the scene. Then we started getting video, horrifying images of a fuselage engulfed in flames. Eyewitnesses called in to give a first-hand account as to what they saw.
Saw it slam into the side of the highway. People were stopping and trying to approach it, but it was fully engulfed.
The Challenger 600 twin-engine aircraft had 5 people on board. It was coming from Columbus, Ohio to Naples. Just before the pilot was scheduled to land, he alerted air traffic control to a catastrophic problem.
Lost both engines, emergency. I'm making an emergency landing.
As terrible as this disaster is, as awful as the video looks, it could have been much worse. We know there were 5 people on board the plane. 3 miraculously made it off and survived. Unfortunately, 2 people did not. And it is just so unbelievable that anyone was able to survive that crash, but they did, and they're out of the hospital tonight. Now, there have been some late-breaking developments this evening. The northbound lanes of I-75 are now back open, and that is great news. The southbound lanes of I-75, though, are closed. They're going to be closed for a good part of the day tomorrow and perhaps all of tomorrow. When they do open, of course, we here at Wink News will let you know. For now, reporting live in Collier County, Russ McCaskey, Wink News.